what's up YouTube? Jared here, Four Guys Talking Cars. Got another video for you today. We're gonna get right into it. Today we are gonna talk about, you see the thumbnail, you see the title, the 5 things I hate about my 2021 Widebody Charger Scat Pack. Let's roll that intro.
I can see my name in lights, spark from the heart and it shines so bright. Yeah, let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go,
That's good.
I can see my name in lights, fall till I fall and I'm feeling alright. Yeah, so let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so maybe hate is way too strong a word because I think you could tell from our videos that both Shane and I are really enjoying our 392 Charger wide bodies. But these 5 things I'm gonna lay out, they're legit. Little gripes I have, some of them more the little gripes, but one thing that's not gonna be included in my list is gas mileage. If you're getting this car because you think it's going to be a gas sipper, or you're expecting to get even like relatively decent mileage, wrong car. So to me, I'm not going to include that in my list of 5 things. Let's throw this bad boy in sport mode. Now let's see what we got here. Never gets old. I mean, come on.
That's what she said.
All right, let's get on with the list here. All right, guys, so this isn't meant to be a super long video, but I'm gonna break these 5 things down for you as follows. So number 1 thing that I do not like, again, I'm not gonna say hate, but I have a strong dislike for the brake dust. Brake dust is number 1. And you see this mainly on the front wheels here because of those 6-piston big old Brembos on there. And I'll tell you, literally, even after taking it to the car wash, by the time you drive it back home, you're going to have a film of brake dust on there. Number 2 is the amber lights, interior lights that this car comes with. I hate those amber lights. I went ahead and swapped all those out. Now, the only ones I didn't swap out are the map lights. And I'll tell you why. If you go ahead and search on YouTube, that is a major disassembly project and something I just didn't have the patience for. My advice when you swap these lights out, just remember that there's more than just the lights in the doors. And I mean the shadow lights as well. You got to swap those out. For me, I put on the Scat Pack logo lights. There's the glove compartment lights, and also don't forget about the trunk lights, and of course the mirror lights as well. But once you get those out, and it just brightens up the entire interior. The other thing about those, they're just hotter than hot. So you swap it out to the cool LED lights, it just makes all the difference in the world. If you go swapping out those lights to LEDs, spend a couple of bucks and get yourself a phone repair toolkit. It comes with a tool that looks like this, and it's meant to get inside of small edges. You will save yourself some major headaches in buggering up the edges as you try to pop out the plastic covers on these lights. Okay, number 3. I'll tell you one thing that really is tough. When you're in the market for one of these Scat Packs or Hellcats, it is really difficult to get a genuine test drive on one of these things. So I kind of hate the buying process. It's sort of like a Corvette. If you ever go in and are looking at the Corvettes, they won't let you test drive them. And the same thing happened with me on the Scat Packs. It was really hard to evaluate these cars because I couldn't take it out for a legit test drive. I had to work with a dealership that would allow me to take out a used Scat Pack and try to get a feel for it. It ended up being a Challenger, so it was really, really hard to find the exact car you're looking for and take it out and feel it.
That's what she said?
So I truly never got to drive a Scat Pack with the 305s or the wide bodies on a legitimate test drive. So test driving and being able to really decide what you want, there's a certain amount of leap of faith that you have to take with these high performance cars, because not everybody's willing to let you take them for a test drive. They don't want miles on them, et cetera, which I understand, but still, I kind of hate that. Number 4, these continue to be targeted by both cops and thieves. Cops in the sense that they got their eye out for them. They see you drive by, they're going to be double checking to make sure you're not speeding. They may even just pull you over just for the heck of it to see if your car is stolen. And of course, these are targeted by thieves, which changes your mindset in where you're going to park your car and where you're going to take your car. I feel a little less free to drive my car over to the mall and just park it. I have to think twice where I'm going with my car and where I want to leave it. Doesn't mean I'm not driving it, doesn't mean I'm not using it. I love this car overall, but it's something you have to consider because it's a fact. And these 392s and the Hellcats are targeted and stolen quite often. Okay, number 5 thing that I do not like about my 392. I don't like the fact that everybody thinks these things are boats or big or the doors open too wide. There's this misperception out there that these things are just these giant, boats driving down the road that are hard to maneuver, don't have great handling. That's a bunch of bunk. Again, if you can get in one and test drive one, you will see that these things handle quite nicely and are anything but a boat. They're substantial vehicles, they're heavy vehicles, but they feel really, really planted on the road, and the driving characteristics of this car, really, really nice. I just have come to the conclusion that if people are out there saying that these things are just giant boats, and I just think they're a bona fide idiot, because these cars are anything but that. And if you get inside one and you drive it and you give it a proper road test, it'll probably make a convert of you pretty quick. So there you have it, guys. The 5 things that I don't like. They're more of my gripes about this car. Again, hate, probably too strong a word, but that's it. So drop a comment below. Tell me if you agree with any of these things or if you have something else you don't like about your 392. And we will see you on the next video. Take care.
Hey, that's good. Spark from the heart and it shines so bright. Yeah, so let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.